I saw the best minds of my generation destroyed by madness, starving, hysterical, naked, dragging themselves through the Negro streets at dawn looking for an angry fix.
Could you tell me your name and age?
My name's Henry Driver, and I'm 19 years old.
What was your first experience with drugs?
That's a tough one. Like, by experience, do you mean just seeing somebody use it, or using it myself? Or...
I guess seeing someone use it would be okay.
Really young. A lot of my family does some illicit activities when I was young and around them. Although they were always responsible and did it at home, so I never cared even when I got older.
Are these your drugs?
Look, Dad, it's not
Where did you get it?
Dad,
Answer me. Who taught you how to do this stuff?
You, all right? I learned it by watching you.
Parents who use drugs have children who use drugs.
Drugs are menacing our society. They're threatening our values and undercutting our institutions. They're killing our children.
Anyone that says cocaine's not addictive, they lie.
When you do cocaine, you lie to yourself about being in control.
Cocaine's not hip, it's hype. Anyone who tells you it's okay is a liar.
So your parents were never strictly against you partaking in that type of activity, using drugs or being involved with them?
When I was really young, like before I was even like 13, they were kind of against it, but back then I kind of hid from them and they didn't really know until my sister told them. Goddamn, my sister.
Was your sister involved? Was she a pretty big figure as far as your involvement in drugs?
No, she introduced me to him, but I never really hung out with her a lot until she got a bit older. Kinda got addicted to heroin, and that's pretty much all she did. And I knew it. And that's not my thing, so. Not really. Although I guess the guy who opens the door is just as important as the person who greets you inside, so. You know, all perspective, I guess.
You said that's not really your thing. When you use drugs, whether it's harder drugs or softer ones, when I say harder I mean heroin and coke and meth, as opposed to what people consider lighter drugs like marijuana and alcohol, did you actively try to stay in a state where you weren't addicted or became hooked?
Somewhat. It's an odd tightrope type deal. The closer you get to addiction, it's more like a tightrope over fire, I guess. It's tight. Anyway, it's kind of like a tightrope. You want to keep leaning to the side as much as possible to feel the heat from the fire, to see the lines roll. But go too far and you fucking fall over. Or sometimes you fall so much that you're not falling down, but you can't get back up. And then you're fucked. Because then you'll eventually fall. Although we all eventually fall, so, you know.
But you wouldn't say that you became dependent on any drug that you used?
I wouldn't say so. I mean, I've had cravings of some stuff every now and again. Although they're pretty much feel the same as like food cravings. And I don't always do them. Especially if I don't actually have them, so.
Do you think it's a viable lifestyle?
Define viable.
Do you think it's something that you could keep on doing and continue to stay happy? Or do you think everyone peters out of it and either gets too caught up in it or worse?
I'm afraid of saying one giant generic statement because they're all obviously going to be fringe cases and such, but overall, from what I've seen, the likelihood of fucking crashing and burning is about as equal to how hard the drug is and how much you actually do with it, how much money you make, blah blah blah. But for a lot of people, no, it's not. they're given to addiction, they'll lose everything, and then that's where you fucked.